So, on the topic of how to get rid of my religious mindset, first to realize this um, religion as a whole, it seems to be conformed. So, our idea is not to conform, but to kind of think outside the box. If you want to understand how to get rid of one thing, the way to do is create a new habitation for the idea to pass through. So what you want to do is, if a man has already taken opinions and beliefs from someone else, he needs to search inside of himself to understand a new mindset. Of course, you can create any kind of ideas that are not really true ideas, but the ideas that really belong to you are already created inside of you. The best thing to do if you want to get rid of being religious is to try and explore new ideas that doesn't have such limitation. For example, you may have heard before that you're right-handed or left-handed from your mom or dad. You may have seen them doing things right-handed or left-handed, and you decided to be right-handed or left-handed, or maybe whoever taught you how to write, or taught you how to put your pants on. They said, "Here, put your right leg in first," because that's what they do. So you got to understand that our perceptions and our faculties are built much off of that. They're built off of much of what our habitation is. So the idea would be then to create yourself a new habitation, to create new beliefs inside. So what you want to do is ask yourself questions. You want to be able to question inside so that you can perform on the outside. Like, how long would it take me to become, if I was right-handed, left-handed? How many different things could I do to make the performance model a left-handed person? For instance, if you put your say you put your belt in with the right hand because you're right-handed, start putting your belt in from the left hand. I know that sounds elementary and maybe not really dynamic. But the truth is, if you do these things over and over again, you're going to learn a practice of these things in your habitation. See, what we are as a performance model is, in our belief system, is the fact that we have done things in repetition for so many times. To do things repetitiously over and over again is the definition of insanity. So, what you want to do to try and take a new belief is to create new beliefs for yourself. Uh, so in that, when people have a religious mindset, all they've done is took someone else's word for something that they seem to have mastered. Okay, so it's not really that at all. The mastery is that we get to walk in newness of life and that we become creative on our own inspirations. If anything, you just have to let the mind of Christ be inside you. Right? You have to let the mind be inside of you and become associated with what it is in spiritual essence. So, if a person's inspired to do something, if he takes someone else's word for everything, he's just going to shut himself down. So what you want to do is you create new beliefs in a small way. Like if you think you're left-handed, then start writing things out right-handed. That creates a new belief inside of you that you can accomplish things that someone else didn't teach you, that you taught yourself. So through the self-teaching and self-study in this habitation, it is, that the Bible makes the scripture plain when it says, study to show thyself approved. So you're trying to create an awareness for this new self that's on the inside. This new self is the one we had a spiritual birth with. If you take the term, you must be born again, then there was a birth. So if there was a birth, the birth has to be taught. It has to be taught the truths that belong to its spiritual essence. So, in a nutshell, people need to take their religious mindset and just throw it out the window. Just because you're to walk in newness of life, you're not supposed to walk in some conformed state. Uh, and if there's any more to be said on that, then probably let's see. Habits are easy to master. All right, let's just say that going to church, going and doing things on the practical level, on the topical application, are easy to master. So we get our ego involved in this when we do these things over and over again. So we need to always entertain new ideas. Okay, new ideas to the factor of growing spiritually. If a person becomes to where they say I'm the know-it-all, or this is how this person said do it, then they're in conformity. It's to be made to everyone's own individual experience because there's not another one like you on the whole planet. So the better idea would be to understand that every day is going to take a new perception with a new belief. And so the walking newness of life is that just exactly. You got to get up every day, take a new belief, use your higher faculties to work with, like your memory. Like if you remember something that worked good for you, then that's what it's about. Like how do you develop how am I left-handed? Is first you have to know you were right-handed. Simple as that. You got to take these limiting beliefs though and turn them into new beliefs.